Hey folks, Papa Boris here, playing some more Huntdown, trying to get 100% on Suki the Sniper, the second stage of the Heat Seekers. In my opinion, this is the hardest stage in the entire game. I think it is hard, not only is it harder than I think any of the 5 stages in the 4th and final zone, but I actually think that like it has an extra issue, which is that it introduces 3 new enemies, the snipers, the homing rocket launcher shooter guys, and the jetpack kamikaze guys. And I think that those are seriously the 3 hardest enemies in the game. Like, I think if you were to go through and be like, hey, what are all the hardest enemies in Huntdown? Those are the top 3. And for some reason, they're all introduced in the 3rd zone when the game has 4 zones in it. Boggles my mind. Though I guess I am kind of glad. Oops, I forgot I had picked up those cluster grenades. I am kind of glad at least that the developers didn't put anything more annoying than that into the 4th zone, because that would have made the 4th zone an absolute hell. All right, very easy stash over here. Just got to walk over and get it. Now, cluster bombs are really important. You need to stand right here and chuck a cluster bomb to kill the rocket launcher shooter. And I think even if you're not trying to get 100%, you should restart if you die in this checkpoint, because it's just such a clusterfuck to try to jump up and get the rocket launcher guy who's standing on this platform, because once you do, the kamikaze guy from over here comes over. It's absolute torture. Okay, so I picked up the grenades, by the way, because there's a sniper over there and there's a rocket launcher guy over here. So it's just nice to chuck a grenade over and kill it. This section is kind of weird. It has a lot of guns in it, and I don't know how you're supposed to use them all. My strategy, by the way, is I'm going to go over here to take out all these kamikazes. Oh, shit. Ay, ay, ay. To kill all these kamikazes. There's more, of course. That wasn't the end of it, obviously. I'm going to go over here, and there's another one up there. One nice thing about Anna Conda, I do appreciate the way that her axe will home in on the kamikazes and kill them in one hit. It actually makes it a better weapon. Get the sniper rifle, by the way, and then run like hell, because those guys are murder. And I would have stayed there if there was 1 HP, if I had more than 1 HP. But having only 1 HP, it was just so easy to die from either of them shooting me or from getting hit. Okay, coming out of the zone, I'm gonna actually take the carbine. You might wonder why, because it has less ammo than that machine gun back there. However, there's more right here. Okay, now here there's a rocket launcher guy right there. You couldn't see him, but if you just shoot there, you can knock him off before he throws any rockets, which is helpful. It's gonna be a kamikaze over here, which is super annoying. If you act quickly, you can get him before he shoots at you. And then here, there's cluster grenades you can get, but I prefer to just go down right away and do that, because this way, yes, I miss out on the cluster grenades, but I can get at one of the rocket launchers immediately before he can fire off a rocket. Now, this platforming thing over here is kind of pointless. The only reason to go over is to get this stash. There's nothing else over here. But, you know, we are trying to get 100%, so I gotta do it. This next section is super difficult. We got a sniper, we got kamikazes, we got cars. Pretty much every type of hell you could possibly imagine. Oh yeah, of course, homing rockets. So what you need to do is try to be somewhat aggressive to kill that homing rocket guy, and then run like hell backwards. Get out of that section, because there's still a sniper, there's still kamikazes. I mean, it's a whole mood. Oh shit. Alright. Okay, luckily there was health there. I'm gonna try to blind kill the guy shooting rockets at me. Okay, that didn't work. We're just gonna come over. Okay, now this is sniper rifle very foolishly chasing me. Now, one thing that's funny, this is like my 4th attempt at this level. The very first try I did it, I killed that sniper and I accidentally walked a little too far to the right before I could pick up that final stash, and I started the boss fight too soon. It was absolute murder. It's like, oh my god, I got it on the first try, and I know that is not gonna happen again. And then yeah, like I proceeded to just get wasted 3 more or 4 more times before I finally made it back here. So there's ads here. It's okay that we're one off from the final kill. This boss, more annoying than difficult, I would say. First phase, just, you know, avoid her. Oh, that was a waste of health. That was very unfortunate. Just, you know, play it slow. Focus more on not taking damage than on dealing damage. Her behaviors will change, but for this first part, just, you know. Okay, there's a kamikaze up here. Anna Conda, I gotta say, very handy with the way that her axe deals with the kamikazes. Now, I've picked up an assault carbine. You could sneak more damage out by switching to a shotgun. I'm not even gonna bother. I just don't care. We're just gonna keep it real simple. Now she's gonna get here and she's gonna shoot a homing rocket. Nope, she's not damaged yet. I guess I haven't done enough damage to her. There'll come a point, I think probably the next time that she gets into that spot, where she is gonna shoot a homing rocket at me. In fact, let's actually back up a little bit. I'm gonna stand right here. So what you do is you whip out your assault carbine, there you go, and just start shooting and blow the rocket up. That little trick saves, oh god, a lot of grief on this level. Make sure you take out those kamikazes as soon as you see them. They cause all kinds of hell if you don't. Oh, that axe. You know, I have a love-hate relationship with Anna Conda's axe. She just, it's great that she can elevate it or lower it, but it's also just frustrating how she sometimes misses with it completely. I'm gonna see if I can, okay, once she starts following you, be careful. Keep a very close eye on her. Just up, down, up, down, up, down. But once you see her rear back to start shooting those rockets, give it everything you've got. Oh, okay, because if you don't kill her, it's gonna be a problem. Okay, I got very lucky that she was like right close to death because I was able to finish it off. But once you got those rockets flying around and you gotta dodge her snipers and she's coming up and down following you really quickly, it's a big problem. Whew, all right. Thank God I don't have to do that level ever again until I guess I decide to do a run through with the final character. But that'll be for another time, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you again soon. Take care.